Lance delivering a first pitch up. Shohei was with the Angels and 8 strikeouts in those matchups. Got him. Lance will underhand it to Christian. And Zach DeZenzo gets his behind the plate and in left field. Second start of the year for Braden. In 6.
A little bit, but your stuff definitely plays again.
Playing second base today for the Astros. It's been a minute since he's faced a knuckle curve to his regular curve. Leadoff home run of his career. August 13th is Yordan Alvarez, Lance McCullers' last start. Just his 5th home run of the season. I'm gonna bring a home run. That'll be his. And makes the play across, and that'll do it for the Astros. Tucks McCullers. Allen went 2 for 3 against Lance, including play. Cam put it on the. Now Max Mutt. And Mutt. Got him. Cam Smith comes in and makes the catch. So bare hand throw, not quite it. First pitch. Smith is back there and makes the play. Cam hit it hard, but I have not. I don't have it near the bag, but misses the bag as Freeman. Corpus Christi, 3 back in the lineup. Ground ball to the right side, and Freeman will.
That 7th inning, he got a huge double play meeting.
I need to pulling for wins. Series 3 for 5 with 3 walks. An maybe with the Angels. Lance said he was fine, and this ball. Dodgers have second and third with nobody out. Ball's right there. Lance tries to make. And now it's 1-2 on Freeman. Wild pitches. These where it's 3-1, where team. That'll be the first out of his hand.
Yep.
In between every. 2-0. Here.
Pitches. I'm still giving AJ Blueball a little bit. Amazing how that 7-inning outing.
And there's 3 innings a game. The inning, and it. Driving it is 28-29.
Usually well against left-handed hitters.
For his second outing of the season, will take it himself. Rushing flips.
It's not close, but.
Or Wiley East High School, I should say. And Blums.
And South.
In Chicago.
Yeah, I know that.
Year for Terry Francona. His right is Kyle Tucker, familiar 30 stadiums.
Oh, nice.
In the Dodgers bullpen. Going the rest of the way with a bullpen hit now. Jordan hits the ball hard, but
Field, not today. Today was, I said, they do not want to rush this guy. Catch 2. Good to see him pick up a base.
It's always good to see JP3 after the Mariners. Could pitch on an ankle injury. That's a tough one.
Yeah, changeables that you like to have on your ball club.
Still.
That he knew it was bad. Didn't to do that. Has to keep that positive attitude. Example.
Shortstop combo. Inning here for Jason Alexander. He's got a 2. Check. The throw by Salazar is not. For Jerome. And the Dodgers now. Fun for Sugarland and coming right back. Hernandez with a 1-1 count.
we haven't seen in this.
Christian Walker, Cam Smith left with lower back. Isak, who has been hitting from 2025 to 2026.
Train tracks.
Goes to second for a 1, and the Dodgers baseball the game so far at 105. Like rounding up. And now with 26 runs scored, and his current hitting streak is at 5. Pretty productive, 9 for 18 out. Contract with the Cubs. Astros
That can work.
kind of the key, right? Is
all comes out of the hand looking the same way.
For a playoff spot had it not been for a base hit. On the year, and Dalton Rushing has his Kim the batter. BC. Second, Shoemaker's return throw. Runs in one game against Jason.
We get Ohtani out front.
And the Dodgers now with double. And his walk also. They only scored Freddie. And around the 4th of July for Edgardo Enriquez. Fireballing off. Hae-Sung Kim, his second at bat of the season. And he's been a 2-inning guy. The barrel of the bat, his throw is wide. Running that 2-1 victory for the Astros. Spinall makes the call and the catch.
Out.
Across the plate for the Dodgers on Wild for the 3rd time today.
He's aggressive to the baseball, and when he fielders, and that's the case right here.
1 away. Territory, 2 away. Is the best in baseball. The Astros.
His 8th appearance in this series against the Astros.
Where Nick Allen entered the game. Nice play by Espinal. His throw. Matthews 1 for 2. He accounted for. Shea Whitcomb is in the on-deck circle to hit for. Here's Shea. Catcher hits a home run. AAA and rakes. Dodgers by so far. In a 3-game losing. Seattle 3 games under. Texas 3. But they're 4 games back.
Yeah, a bunch of young grinders out there.
To get the 3rd. De Los Santos back up. There's a lot more walks. And another day after he starts are all going to. Will flip it. Kind of. He'll turn to double play. Right. Ankle injury. His first at bat today. His ball on the ground. Monday when Blake struck out 3 and is one of, if not the 2 best teams in all. Through the middle for a base. And still going back, and why not? He's. Says Walker crosses the plate.
It's worth it.
In a row against Cincinnati on Friday. To play on DeCenzo for the final out of the story yesterday. Bryce Matthews charges to. Their play. He's made the last 4. And Hernandez in that inning. Now looking for Miguel Rojas to pop up. Starts Saturday. Is there? Nice play by inning as he'll face a lefty into the
Outs in 14 2/3.
Where you don't see Scott very often, and perfectly is Hae-Sung Kim. It's Matthews hitting his 4th home run of the. Right.
Task is seated. Playing
He retired this past offseason.
Plate now working from the other side of
Has 3 home runs and 6 of a play here on a pop-up behind the
FIP is 6.14
pitch as Nick Allen catches. Might remember. Here trying to get the next 3 hitters. Makes the play. Is the bottom half of the 9th in this 12-2 comes for at bat. With this game in the
homestand.
There's 2 outs here.
Fayetteville, and then I'm going to pack up.
Meno. 2. Victory here on a Wednesday. That one's wide, 3-2. Isak, who has been hitting a lot better here in the last 2 weeks, from 2025 to 2026, as he fouls that 1-0
train tracks.
to get it started. Goes to second for a 1, and the Dodgers go around the horn. Baseball of the game so far at 105.9. Misses that first pitch, 0-1. There's 102. Like rounding up. And that one was nasty. 5th inning baseball, 7-1 Dodge now with 26 runs scored. It's been a kind of a and his current hitting streak is at 5 games as he takes a strike here. It's to a pretty productive 9 for 18 with a couple of out. There's a strike. Contract with the Cubs. Astros moving him in a 3-for-1 deal, and Jason,
That can work.
kind of the key, right, is getting to that point where you have
Ball comes out of the hand looking the same way. Sometimes that hit
for a playoff spot had it not been for Jason Alexander last year. 2-2 count to Mill for a base hit. Well, Max Muncy is a 1-out base. And he drills this. Pages in the year. And Andy Pages continues in the bottom. Dalton Rushing has his second infield hit of the game. Kim the batter. Song. BC. And then second. Shoemake's return throw, not in time. They get the Shohei. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Runs in one game against Jason. Got in on him, and he checks his swing.
You get Ohtani out front.
Cutter. And the Dodgers now with double figures in this game. It's 10-1. And his walk also, he scored in the 3rd inning. They had only scored 11 runs in their previous spot. Freddie. And that is down ball 4. That one down and away, 1-0. Around the 4th of July. Alexander picks up a strike for Edgardo Enriquez as he delivers up for a ball. Fireballing right-hander delivers a slider off Hae-Sung Kim, and that's the first out of the inning. New left fielder for his second at bat of the season. Sack in 8 games. Tidkins been a 2-inning guy. There's a strike. It's 2-2. There's
always that.
Yeah, there's that. The barrel of the bat. His throw is wide, but Freddie Freeman stays on the bag, running that 2-1 victory for the Astros. Espinal makes the call and the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning
out.
Kyle Tucker counts across the plate for the Dodgers on wild pitches, and the next 3 for the 3rd time today. In his last 5 games, he's
aggressive to the baseball, and when he gets a chance, he does some pretty good pro hop builders, and that's the case right here for this Astros outfield. That's why you get that.
This ball hit down the line, one away. Territory, 2 away. Astros last is the best in baseball. The Astros playing a quick 3-game homestand against
his 8th appearance in this series against the Astros on the 4th,
where Nick Allen entered the game at shortstop. Great nice play by Espinal. His throw picked by Freddie Matthews, 1 for 2. He accounted for the Astros' only run on the 3rd. Instead, Whitcomb is in the on-deck circle to hit for Yordan. And the count's Bryce down on strikes. Here's Shea. We mentioned the catcher hits a home run of the game Tuesday for the Space Cowboys. Close pitch, AAA and rakes. Strikes out here for the final out of the inning. Dodgers, by comparison, are 17-3 so far. Dodgers have scored 4. Pitch is a strike. It's in a 3-game losing streak. There's only Seattle 3 games under, Texas 3 games under. Astros.
But if you're trying to nurture hope,
but they're 4 games back.
Yeah.
So it's the same distance back.
Got a bunch of young grinders out there getting after it.
Ball hit pretty well to get to third. Ball was rattled. De Los Santos back up. There's a line drive base hit. Alex 4 walks. And another RBI for Freeland. It's now 11 day after he starts. They're all going to take a jump up today. He will flip it. Kind of got caught in his glove momentarily, but he gets the and he'll turn to double play. Bryce with a good play defensively to get through ankle injury to Carlos Correa. His first at bat today. That one's wide. 1-1. This ball on the ground for the first out of the inning. Monday when Blake struck out 3 in his 1 inning of work. Of if not the 2 best teams in all of baseball, at least by through the middle for a base hit. Astros have their 4th hit of the day. Cam takes a pitch for a strike. Still going back, and why not? He's done everything else tonight. Why not? Now Cam still has. That ball's hit hard. Zach Cole's going to have as Walker crosses the plate. So that fielder's indifference advantage. Going back to your question about who's going to lead.
It's worth it. Give those friends and family
in a row against Cincinnati on Friday. There's a strike. To play on DeCenzo for the final out of the inning. Astros got a run here. Story yesterday. New pitcher for the Astros. Bryce Matthews charges to make the play. Took a wave in that change. Their play. He's made the last 4 plays for the Astros, and there's 2 away. Nani and Hernandez in that inning. Now looking for their second 1-2-3 inning. Miguel Rojas to pop up. Starts Saturday. To be announced. Is there? Nice play by Walker on the other side, and the inning. Good inning as he'll face a lefty into the game for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott up here.
Outs in 14 2/3.
Yeah, the 17 edition where you don't see Scott very often in a 9-run game. He gets a ground out here. Perfectly is Ha-Seong Kim. That'll be 2 quick outs for Scott. It's Matthews hitting his 4th home run of the season, his first time up. Bryce has the craziest home road split. He's got to love H-Town. He used to come to
Tascasita, playing through the heat through the summer here in Houston.
He retired this past offseason. Just got to get the home run
plate. Now working from the other side of it.
That's going to be home run number. Has 3 home runs and 6 RBIs. Have a play here on a pop-up behind the plate. Vasquez had to come in.
His FIP is 6.14, but his overall ERA is 0.0.
Pitch as Nick Allen catches this pop-up. Might remember here at Dyken Park. Trying to get the next 3 hitters. Makes the play. Nice bounce back from Sally after the. Is the bottom half of the 9th in this 12-2 game, and comes Fern at bat. With this game, and the Reds will still have 2 more games in between.
Homestand. Let me know how Cincinnati.
There's 2 outs here in the 9th. Goes after the first pitch, 0-1.
Fayetteville, and then I'm going to pack up my Twins at the end of their.
That one's up 1-2. Meno. And today is their 2 victory here on a Wednesday afternoon at Dyken Park.